Hello my fellow riders, this is Chris at Ride and Review. Today we're going to be looking at the WK E-Colt. So today here we have the WK E-Colt. It is a 50cc equivalent electric motorbike. So it comes in at 1500 watts and it has a DC brushless motor, a 72 volt lithium ion battery, and it takes about 7.5 hours to charge. Now the range you're going to get on this depends very much where and how you are going to ride it. If you're a larger person like me, then it's going to take slightly less amount of range. If you're small, like say one of our other colleagues like Dave, then it will go slightly further, but you should be looking somewhere in the region of 60 kilometers. Now that doesn't seem very much, but you've got to realize what this bike is actually designed for. So it's designed so that you can go round cities where the average speed limit is 30 miles an hour, and if you look on the odometer on your car, it will say your average speed is 30 miles. Now the good thing with the electric motorbike is it does have quite a lot of torque, whereas a normal 50cc motorbike will come in on somewhere around 7 to 8 newton meters of torque. This one comes in at 30. Now that's a lot of torque for something this small, so you don't have too much of a problem with going up and down those hills. It doesn't slow down as much, but it will still slow down some. So this has 3 different settings on it. It has 1, 2 and 3. The first one does somewhere in the region of 16 kilometers an hour, the second one does 24, and the third one does 45 kilometers an hour, which is equivalent 30 miles an hour. Now it does state on the spec that this will do 28 miles an hour. I know for a fact, because I've rode it, that it will do slightly more than that, and you're looking more around 30 miles an hour mark. Other things to note about this is when it does get down to say 25% of battery life, it will start reducing the max amount of power output to try and make the longevity of the battery a little bit better. The other thing that can affect the battery life is obviously the lights, and as I said, if you're going up and down hills all the time, that's going to affect your battery life. So if you're going on the flat, it'll be dramatically more than if you're up and down hills all the time. So it comes with LED rear indicators, LED front ones, a digital dash and LED front lights. On the left hand grip it has standard, high beam and the flash. And it has you can turn the headlight on and off on this, but the side lights you can't actually turn off. So we can turn it on and it lights up, and we'll take a couple of pictures of the dash so that you can see all the different functions of it. So it comes in miles per hour. You can set it to kilometers if you want to. It has an odometer, miles, a trip, a miles per hour counter. Obviously it's not a geared bike or a petrol bike, so it hasn't got gears. The other thing to note on this is if you can ride a push bike, you can ride this. It's exactly the same thing. It has left brake and right brake, same as a push bike. Now the power output on that DC motor is it says on the spec that it is 1500 watt, and here is your charger. Now this charger is spec'd out for 72 volts at 3.5 amp hour. When your battery is flat, it will send all that 3.5 amp. The issue with all lithium ion batteries is they need very specific charging equipment. You can't just add a normal charger and expect it to charge, because it won't. And when it gets to the top end of the charge with a standard charger, you'll probably end up blowing the battery up, and it will make a rather big fire. So you don't want to really be messing with lithium-ion batteries if you don't know what you're doing. Potentially this bike can be de-restricted. You can, it comes with a, I'm not sure what it's called, a controller, and you can potentially get a larger controller to make it go a little bit faster.
So thank you for watching my video. I hope it's helped you out. Please subscribe to my channel to stay updated to all my latest content. Hit that notification bell also. Comment below if you've got anything to say, and as always, ride safe.